Hello everyone! It's time for another video. It's time for another unboxing, and today we have Kinfire Delve, Vainglory's Grotto. It is kind of hard to see. Uh, I'm doing the best I can with the lighting this morning. But yeah, so this is the first of three in the Kinfire Delve series. There are three sort of boxes. These are 1 to 2 player card games that are sort of like dungeon crawly solo duo things. I picked this up for $15. Normally it's about 20. I got it on the. I tooted. You probably heard that. Oh well, I'm gassy. Yeah, you just get everything. I don't really care. But these are part of, like I said, the Kinfire Delve series by Incredible Dream. There are three of them. This is the very first one of the three. This one, and like the premise of these is you have one of two seekers, and this comes with two of them. I guess it's these two on the artwork right here. And the seekers have their own deck of cards that come in the box, and then there's also a deck of well cards and a villain. And the idea is that you can mix and match. So if I had like two sets, I could play one of the seekers from this set against the well of the other set. I guess. They are fairly cheap. Like I said, this one I got for 15. It's normally 20. I think the normal price for the other two is like 25 a piece. There's also a playmat, which obviously I don't have. Otherwise, I would have it out. And yeah, there's also another Kinfire game called Kinfire Chronicles, and that particular one is like a dungeon crawler, like Northern Wind or League of Dungeoneers, and that monstrosity is like $200. So unless Incredible Dream contacts me anytime soon to like send me Chronicles, I will not be touching that one for a while because I, only have so much money. But I could afford $20, so there's a good chance if I like this, I'll get one of the other ones. But let's get started. It is hard to see because it's early in the morning. It's like 9 a.m. and my window faces the sun, the cursed day star. So first, let's look at the box while it's still in the shrink wrap, and it is solid. You can kind of see how thick the edge is on the cover. This thing it's tough, and I really wanted to do this today because I want to play this. So let's go ahead and get the shrink wrap off. Will it be an incredible dream? I don't, I do like the quality of the box, so that's a big thing. I also like that it looks good standing up, laying down, flat. Well, that helps with some of the some of the glare. I can't really do much about it. I only have so many lighting choices here. Let's go ahead and open this. Ooh, got some artwork on the inside of the box. Check that out. That's good art. Always appreciate good art. You could use this as like a spot to roll the dice in. We have, of course, a sheet of tokens, which I'll punch out later. Do I have a place to put tokens? That is the question. We have our little buddy. I don't see any place to actually put tokens in the box. We have a rule book. I don't understand what this is for. It's just... Wait. And then we have 2 decks. Rulebook is tiny. Welcome to the world of Atios. Okay. That's good to know. We have our dice over here. We have a D10. Standard issue D10. And then we have 4 unique D6s. I have no idea what any of that means. Cool. And then we have our decks, which are stuck in there. So, let's see. Yeah, I don't think... So one of my questions to myself was, would I be able to fit card protectors over the decks and stick them back in the box? And I don't think the answer is yes. I do want to get this off, though, so I can see Oh, they are. There we go. It does not want to come off. Look at this thing. Get off there. So I guess this is one of the Seekers. Card back is fancy. So how do you tell the Seekers? Ah, okay. The decks have a particular style to them. Look at that. So, yeah, so Asha of Brillabrook looks like that and then has a different deck. I don't know what Eclipse is. I don't know what that is yet. And then we have whatever deck this is. Vainglory, I guess, is the villain. So we have a couple of Vainglory cards. Okay. Okay. So, like, these would be the Vainglory cards, I guess? Oh. Oh, there's backs to some of these. Look at that. Okay. The art is ridiculously nice. And this must be the other character? Because you get two characters. You get two Seekers. Ah, Core, self-sacrificing. Okay. So, yeah. This is the other Seeker. He's got a little fairy buddy. Little fairy friend. So your Seekers are very clear. The card backs tell you who's who. Okay. I like that, actually. Then we do that. So this is Seekers. You know what? I think I have a spare card sleeve somewhere around here. I have a lot of cards. I have a lot of random, like, card sleeves and stuff because I used to play Magic the Gathering a lot. Move that up a little bit. So let's see. Okay, card sleeve. Now, obviously, I'd rather use clear ones. Yeah, it doesn't really fit. See? Kind of fits, but then it becomes kind of a pain to get out. And I think if you had two of them side by side, they'd overlap. I'd probably have to get much thinner card sleeves to make these work. I've seen people using, like, clear card sleeves. This is a design I'm not a huge fan of where, you know, if you're going to have cards, make them big enough to take sleeves, please. I admit that is kind of a personal thing here. Let's go ahead and just snip this instead of dealing with the way I was doing it. I think these are probably the event cards. Because, like, you have the Seekers, the Well Lady with all of her moves, and then you have a bunch of, like, event cards. They have quotes on them. Oh, my handmaids. Oh, it's curtain call for you, you wretches. Vulnerable, vulnerable, vulnerable. And then a bunch of I don't know what. Holy cow. Like hunting cat. I guess this is like combat stuff. Yeah, combat, combat, combat. So it tells you what kind of fights you're getting into. If you're getting into obstacles, events. Okay. Okay. So I guess I could put these here underneath the dice. Like if I was going to pop these out, let's put the dice here. I would just go, yeah, like that. Does it fit? Fits the threes. Fits the giant 2026, I guess, Vainglory thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that kind of fits everything. So you can keep everything in the same box. And thankfully, because the card backs are different, it's easy to tell who's what and where. Because clearly, I still don't understand what this is for. Like, it was just in here like this. I guess it's just to sit on top. These are nice quality. And most of them are double-sided. So that's good. Yeah, they all fit in there. The question is, once I get them all in there, is the dice going to sit on top of that? Because, like, this sits like this, clearly. Got my rules. Play for this is apparently about an hour, and I will do a video recording of me playing it like I did. My brain just stopped. Like I did with Final Girl. Which, by the way, I found out I did that actually pretty accurately. But the only thing I screwed up on, apparently, with Final Girl, is Bloodlust is supposed to increase with every victim killed, not just once per turn if a victim is killed. So technically, his Bloodlust should have been way freaking higher. When these sit on top, that sits like that, and then that goes on top. Okay. Yeah, that worked. All right, that is Vainglory's Grotto unboxed. I will be doing a playthrough of it later, preferably when I don't have, like, probably towards the afternoon sometime. So that way I'm getting natural light, but I'm not getting this, like, high beams of it. But yeah, I'll put a link to the website for this so you can check it out. Like I said, there are 2 other uh, delves, and they all interact. So, like, you can take the Seekers from this, play them in the other delves. You can take the Seekers from those delves, play them in this. You can actually expand up to 4 players, it says, if you have another delve, because then you'll have 4 Seeker decks. So you can do that. But yeah, as always, thank you so very much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Take care.